Alright, you guys ready?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Today is gonna be the day that Mr. Rittenhouse is gonna be here.
Good.
And then Rittenhouse is here for renewal contract for garbage and recycling contract. Then Alan is on after that. Alan Sakia, sorry.
Yes. Wade Johnson's supposed to be here.
And then, yes, everybody got the thing about Wade Johnson coming, about replacing a couple windows and some shingles. So
Pre-approved.
you guys wanna start with the pre-approved? We got Faith Aboard, commercial building, 120 West First Street. Replacing a roof on the storage building with new asphalt shingles. And we got Alan Sakya at 505 East 2nd Street. Replacing 7 windows in the home and garage. Same size, everything's pretty much the same.
Up to.
Up to the same, I see that now, yep, up to the same
Similar
size.
or same.
I'll make,
Nothing
I'll make a
drastic.
motion to approve them too.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. We'll start with, act on the city EDA minutes from July 14th.
I'll make a motion to approve the city EDA minutes from July 14th.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Right?
All those opposed? Motion carried. Act on the list of, city and EDA fire department bills.
And there's a list.
John Deere.
John Deere was just at least, every lease, that's our lease.
Okay, so it's paid like twice a year or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I assume that's what it was, but I wanted to make sure with you guys.
Yep. I was gonna email you back, I forgot these, that's my fault.
Not much in here.
I'll make a motion, to approve all city and EDA and fire department bills on the John Deere financial invoice. That was just a bill, what we're gonna have yearly for our lease on our John Deere tractor.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Right?
All those opposed? Motion carried. Okay, Vinnie, reading this report?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about putting some stop signs up, so those addresses are on there, so it'd be Second and Anna, it'd be coming from, it'd be going north. Those bushes on that one side, there's just a lot of people that fly out of there right now, and I think we just need to stop them there. And then the other one would be that intersection of
West Second and South.
Craig's
Church.
Yeah, Craig's Colton's intersection there, that tree overhangs, I can trim that tree up, but, so that intersection doesn't have one, and then the next intersection doesn't either, but it's not as trafficked, but I was just kinda seeing your thoughts on.
Did Craig or anybody request it, or? You
I
just-
think I
No,
almost always stop
I-
going at Craig's, cause
I
I
stop
come that way
I-
because you can't. see.
I just thought of it after I thought of that one.
Okay.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I just was, once I seen that one, I just started thinking of some areas where I thought were,
I asked a long time ago.
Kinda
if he wants to
crazy.
Put one there a long time ago, so, yeah, I'm fine with it.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, we shouldn't have to do anything contact wise to anybody, I mean, it's just,
No,
No.
we just put it up.
You just have to have it approved by the council to do it.
and then, I know we talked a while back about the Park Road. We've flirted some ideas of divots or speed bumps or something like that. I think let's start with signs, either stop signs or bigger speed signs. Let's start with that because, I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, we pull the signs and then we go.
To the second round, we still have the signs, I mean.
Cause it's just gonna
You're
be,
gonna
it's
decide
gonna be
to-
weird to put a divot when your road's crowned. That middle's just gonna be, and then for snow removal and all that other jazz, it's gonna be a mess.
The only thing I could, Joey, you said you contacted, Sorensen?
Yeah, or I could talk to Sarah.
Sarah, and it's a lot to put the digital sign up there.
No, that's fine.
We just said bigger, you know, like move them back, cause they're right on the corner of that intersection. I said, let's move them back, like, say I'm going east, like at Voss's yard. Put a sign where you turn that corner off of Main, and you can see that.
Sure.
Or the next option would be, is right on the Anna intersection, you put a three-way
Stop.
stop at that intersection, at least, you know, they'll come in off of Main, you know, and they'll turn, and they'll be able to go, you'll be able to drive straight through till you get to that intersection, which would slow them down right before the park.
Yeah.
You know, instead of throwing stop signs all over, you just throw it right on that intersection, stop them from everywhere and slow them down at the park.
Yep, yep.
I mean, I think just try.
Easy enough to try that, I mean, it's not very hard to try that,
Yep.
and if it doesn't work, you just pull a sign out.
Yeah, I think just get a bigger.
To here, I'll just update, just talk about stop signs. I was thinking about the park area, you know, cause we've been trying to figure out ways to slow that down, and I was thinking if we just did a sign to start, and if it doesn't work,
Then,
then we'll go about, I mean, it's
Yeah.
easy to throw a sign in, put the stop sign on, and, but I
and
was
put a
thinking
stop
like
sign
that
right too.
that Anna intersection there, if you just did a three-way stop, at least you would slow them before the park, you know, if they came on
Yes.
off Main, it would break it up a little bit, is what I'm saying, instead of throwing stop signs
Yes.
all over the place.
Right,
Or you can try the big, moving the speed signs and trying to see if that, you know, maybe.
So many, I asked me, you know what the
Don't
speed
see
limit by the park is?
Maybe people don't
No.
see them, you know, maybe we go bigger, or maybe we
Cause
move them.
it's right on that corner.
Yeah,
You know,
so-
I'd say move it
You're
towards
already
like
there.
But
Voss's.
both those options are easy, and we can see if it works type of thing, you know? I
right.
mean, that's just kind of my thought on it. The other one was Second and Anna. I hear that those bushes are too much, that people are just,
Oh, yep,
you just got
don't even
people
see
coming
it.
out of there, you know, and don't even see it, so. And then that intersection by Craig's Colt is the one we talked about too.
oh, yep, The
That would just
north,
be a
south, or
two-way,
east and
it'd
west?
be a two-way north-south, I think. Well, we could do it either way, it doesn't really matter. There is nothing going east and west
Right.
on that road all
Yeah,
the way.
'cause it's all the
I don't
way.
think there's anything north and.
No.
Well, you
There's
do
not.
stop them at the county road, but,
And the block south.
There's nothing right there.
And
but
the
there's
blocks.
nothing going this way, I guess, so.
Right.
Yeah, I would two-way stop that going north and south,
Either way,
yeah.
I just think those are kind of the corners where I've noticed driving in town where it's kind of weird to be like pulling out, and then sometimes there's people going, I get it.
Right,
They're going 35 mile an hour and,
Definitely the Anna one needs it,
yeah.
I just noticed that more cause I live on Second and you just notice people just
Sliding right through.
peeling out and going right through it.
And I catch the other one you're talking about, I take that one after I get the mail every day and I always stop because you can't see around the tree.
Right,
You know, I always naturally stop anyway, so.
I mean, we can trim that tree up better too, and just go in there and trim that up better too, where you can see, but,
But.
I don't know, those are just the
I wouldn't
areas
mind
I've
stop signs
noticed.
there. I would say,
and then it just got me thinking about the park situation, then I'm like, oh, maybe if we do break it up,
Right,
maybe that will slow them down.
and move the sign, like,
Like move it up like
Yeah.
in Boss's yard, you know, like half a
farther,
block or quarter
Yeah,
block.
and we can do that, and I just think those are easier fixes just right now, and let's see if it works.
Like Gaffey's yard, you know, halfway up and then Boss's halfway up and just, you know, they make them pretty big, I mean, you don't have to.
We could try the speed sign thing, since that's not gonna be that big a deal,
We're gonna need
and
it
it's
either
not gonna
way.
be that big a
that's
change
just
for
taking
every.
the post out and putting the post
Right,
back in.
And then if that doesn't work, we're just gonna have to do that stop at the intersection, I think, and then if that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to go something else. Oh, the Stace, did he send that just to us? Or did everybody get this?
Everybody.
Oh, that's Stason's price to do the turf and the mulch for that. So,
Well, I don't know, or I forwarded it to everybody, I can't remember.
yeah,
I mean, it's roughly $25,600 cheaper. So,
yeah.
yeah. And then the other one, he has a paint striper for parking areas, and I just thought it would look nicer to probably paint lines in front of here, and then like his business on that side, and then the other side is supposed to be like a parking area too, so I thought it would look a little bit nicer to,
And then we got a handicap.
Yeah, which we did have that, and it was, and then just over the years as we come and do the, like,
okay?
the roads, then it gets away, cause I'm sure there was a handicap sign, like, it was markings in
I
there.
just got to talking to him and he said that he
On the east
had,
side of the road, like where the.
I thought it was on, like, by, Chris Gagnon and what's his name, on the corner there.
Schoenberg's, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, it was on,
Yeah.
it was on Chris's side.
Yep, where the handicap would be, it's, cause you can go up
Yeah.
with
Oh,
wheelchair and
right,
stuff,
right, cause
so,
that's, yeah,
just.
I just got to
him a little-
talking to him one day and then he just said that he had all this line stripe and stuff, and I'm like, well, that would look, I always wanted to do the one that we blacktopped. You know, we blacktopped a while back, so I always wanna do that, but then it's like, well, maybe we just do them all. Get some parking areas, I guess,
It'll look nice
Just-
too.
right,
little things to try to make stuff look a little bit nicer,
I'd be okay.
or official, I guess.
Yeah.
A little more official. But, yeah. That's about it for me.
Does anybody got anything on the turf?
I'd be for it.
So it'd be turf all the way around, I mean, inside
yes.
the curb, but underneath the play sets, it'll be a rubber mulch,
Which will be glued.
which would be glued, yes, correct. Cause he said it's gonna be tough to go around those poles and stuff, so that's just,
Right,
so it will be a smooth surface around all the play area, just underneath it won't be.
Right.
Which I didn't think that was a big deal if it wasn't. Yeah.
And is he looking to do this while he's there?
I don't know if he'll get to it, he doesn't know if he'll get to it this year,
Okay.
oh, okay,
so I guess,
Budget.
I guess it might not be a needed decision now, I guess, I don't.
Well, no, I'd never asked him that question either, and I've talked.
I talked with him, he was hoping he could maybe fit it in, but he wasn't. I know he has to do the Macy Jack garage, I think,
Yep,
right?
yep.
So I'm sure that'll,
is it something that we could, like, table and he get us like a price thing and all that stuff, and then we go to the Rock County Community Foundation and apply for a grant for
Could
it,
very well be something that we could
because
do.
it's community-wide,
Yeah.
and, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that
I
too.
can talk to him, or if you see him tomorrow, he usually
Yep.
stops in a lot.
Yeah, and we can just ask him for a
So we'll
itemized quote on that,
We'll just table this until,
cause especially if he's not possibly couldn't get to.
I mean, he didn't sound like very confident to get to it this year, but
that's one thing I've never asked, I just forgot to
I
ask.
did talk to him about it.
Okay.
He's made it sound like he hopes he could fit it in, but he doesn't.
I just didn't know if he wanted to do it while he was there.
I don't think that was necessarily
Okay.
the thing.
We can talk to him. Does anybody got any on, the painting of lines, does anybody got comments on that?
That's good.
I do, yeah.
I don't know if I'm in a position to comment, but I'll agree as I come up here, finding you got 3 foot, then you got 8 foot. Everybody's lines, everybody. They come in and, oh, that will work.
Show us how to fire.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
I don't see we have anything to, yeah.
I think it looks a little bit better when it's kind of like a designated area to park in and stuff, I don't know. Not necessarily everyone's probably, sure some people are still just gonna pull in, but at least it looks.
Well, and especially if we have them, like the handicap spots and that, I mean, so say we have people come for different things, well, if it isn't designated handicap, people don't really even realize.
Yeah.
Right, correct. Okay.
Make a motion on that.
I'll make a motion, for, Vandenberg, Construction to paint lines in, parking spots that the city owns.
One second.
All those in favor?
Alright.
All those opposed?
We did get the curb stop in for that lot, so that curb's in.
Well, I suppose we gotta make a motion on the stop signs.
Oh, yeah, probably have to.
I'll
Do you
make-
just wanna do those 2 locations
And make bigger signs, yep,
and bigger speed signs for the,
yep.
okay,
Good. Make a motion.
I'll make a motion to, put stop signs at Second and Anna and West Second and Church. And then also remove old, speed signs and replace new speed signs by the park.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Okay.
All those opposed? Motion carried.
and yeah, just the curb stop north of Orbs, we have it located, but I'll just have to wait till they dig to it to really know what's going on, but.
And they were gonna try to start this fall yet too.
I mean, it's there, so as far as I'm concerned, it works, but they're gonna have to dig up to it to connect to it anyway, so once it's opened up, we'll figure it out there. That is all.
Yeah, you got that res cleaned up, or the big tree?
Oh, yeah. We'll just have to, I'll have to get a price on a railing, cause it destroyed the railing on the dam, so. I'll have to get a price, probably from Harts to weld the railing on that, but. That was a big one.
Wade?
Yep. Just had a building permit that I filled out. Didn't realize the 7-day notice, I was short there.
Now you're alright.
But, a tree fell on the roof here in May, and Stacy's gonna put a new roof on. I was in no hurry, so, but, everybody get a copy of it there? Yep, basically, yeah. I didn't know if there was a fee for the permit, or
Nope.
how that works. I just told him that, till August, September, so there's no big hurry, I just like to get shingles on before it gets too cool. So, okay, if it doesn't work, somebody will have to let me know.
So you find a way right now, so.
Okay.
And your replacement on your roof, you're using the same asphalt shingles?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that flat roof has been a pain in the butt.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, and I texted Stacy about it, and I think basically what he was gonna do is almost kind of an inverted rafter.
Oh, okay, so,
And then that way the slant, cause yeah, it drops about 1.5 feet, but after that, we've had trouble in the garage and in the car park stuff, so. He just, I had estimates for both things, the total cost was about 22 grand. So, yeah, basically, we're gonna get rid of that flat roof.
okay.
Cool.
Okay, sounds good?
Thanks, Wade.
Thank
You bet, thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve Wade Johnson's building permit.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Carried. Connie? Are you ready?
The bank balance in the general checking account as of today is $250,206.67. The reason we have such a large balance, we received our state aid, in the amount of $127,629. So that's why we have such a large balance in there. And then we have 4 CDs that are maturing. 2 of them were matured on August 13th, 1 on August 6th, and then our 4th one on August 20th. So,
We did discuss that last meeting on the other three, didn't we?
pardon me?
Or did we hold off then?
We said to hold off.
Okay.
And when I talked to the bank, they said what they would do is when they come to the mature date, they would put those funds into our general checking account. And then whatever you guys decide to do with them, we'll take them back up.
I didn't see the new rates.
Oh, I did email them to you yesterday, but anyway, okay.
Sorry.
The 26 weeks is 3.50. 52 weeks is 3.60. And 2 years is 2.25.
So we have a total of the ones that matured, 580,000, right?
Yep.
And then on the 20th, we have that 100,000, 101,
Right.
yeah, a little bit, yeah. And we don't really have any big bills.
What we have in our checking, we got just that slurry that's gonna get done hopefully here.
Yep.
Any word on when they might be coming or
For,
the slurry seal?
I emailed him yesterday. I still have got nothing back.
So we'll have a little bit on that, but we just leave the checking and just
Mhm.
put these back into,
Yep,
He told me the end of July, beginning of August, but we're past that, so then I emailed him and then I still have not got anything back from him yet.
In September, we have our workers' comp insurance and then our liability insurance, so that'll be around
25.
$30,000.
yeah. I just figured if we leave the general, I'll cover both of them.
Mhm.
Still have a good
right. They didn't give you like a 9-month CD or anything,
That's, no, that's
those
what
were
they
the rates,
provided.
okay. Do you think, so when you ladder out these CDs that they have, it goes September, December, January, February.
Yeah.
I mean, if we did a 6-month, it would come due in February, so if we added and put some to that February one,
Yep.
and then did one for like a year,
Year.
the 52-week for some, and then possibly do a 2-year. And we can always take some of these when they mature and fill in between the 1 year and the 2 year.
The next one that comes due is September 17th.
Yeah. And then December, and so then,
Mm-hmm.
do 100,000 for the 6-month, so then we have, and then do 200 for the 1 year. And then we could do the rest in a 2-year.
2 year.
I mean, the rate,
Then that third CD, we could just do a 26-week on, just in case to have a boundary on that.
like the one that comes due
Do
August 20th.
Just to have a bounce, I mean, we push 1, 2 years, and then we at least have a free one, just in case
Yep.
something crazy happens.
Right, because we end up doing, yeah,
Something great, I mean,
right.
just have something bounce on, so you don't have to worry about it.
And we don't have, like our EDA, our November,
Yeah.
December, and then November, December, January, and May, so.
Yep.
And we got a good amount in our EDA savings too.
Yeah. You have it all,
think?
you have it all penciled there,
I do.
so I don't have to
Okay.
give numbers out, so I don't mess
Alright,
up.
here, I'll do it. Okay, so 100,000 to a 6-month CD at 3.5%. 200,000 to a 52-week CD at 3.60%.
Say that again.
200,000 at a 52-week for 3.6%. And then we'll have 282,000 and some odd dollars. To a 2-year CD at 2.25%. That might be a little too much, actually. Nope, sorry, that should be fine, 24580.
Yep, that should be about right, and whatever we had for interest.
Yeah.
So,
Could put on that 2-year,
The 2-year,
would be 200,000, 282, and then whatever we have left.
yeah,
Whatever we have,
so
280.
100,000 for 6 months,
yep,
and 200,000 for 52 weeks. And then the 282,000, whatever, at
right,
2 years.
yep,
Yep.
Okay.
Then that general CD 1032727,685. We'll just do a 26-week at 3.50.
26 weeks. Alright,
so then we'll have about 300,000 coming due in February.
Yeah, that's.
But then that has to get us from February to June.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
March, April, May, June, yeah.
that's where.
And then it also has to get us, well, June, that one in June, which is for the fire truck. Which, okay, yeah, that'll be fine, cause that's fire truck, that doesn't really count.
No,
So that will have to get us from February to August, which it would be fine, that's 6 months, that's $300 and some $1,000, plus we have the stuff in January, if we see something come up, we can keep some back.
Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty big one, that's in January. That's a big one, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Vicky
I'll make
made
the
the
motion, yes.
Yeah, sorry, I just kept going.
Joey.
Sorry, yeah, sorry, I just kept,
I should
Vicky
say,
read the first numbers and I read the second one.
I'll make the motion, yeah, I'll make the motion to approve all those CDs at those rates, even the one that comes due on the 20th of August.
And I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried.
John?
Josh? Yeah.
Josh, sorry,
Oh,
John.
you're fine. I just wanna make sure he wasn't John. Didn't wanna jump off. Well, I'm Josh with Town and Country Disposal. I decided to come a little early this year. Give everybody one of these. Just a contract for trash and recycling services up. It's actually not up until December 31st. So even, you know, if you guys decide to stay with us and renew, we won't renew it until January 1. I just didn't wanna try to come into November or something and then have a weird snowstorm, and I already had enough troubles trying to get here the last few months anyway, so. So the contract for garbage and recycling is expiring December 31st. We would like to renew it for another 5-year period. Currently you guys are paying $16.08 per month per home for trash service, with the proposed increase of 2.5% per year, like we normally do. They wanted me to try to get 5 a year, and I was like, there's no way. With a small town, like, just with fuel prices and parts prices, they wanted me to get 5, and I said, no, we gotta stick with 2.5, otherwise we're gonna lose them, so. And that's just, on the sheet, it just has the, whatever year is gonna break down to be. Recycles will go from $3 to $3.50 per month per case.
Do you know how many containers or how many pickups you have here in town?
Not off the top of my head, I do not.
Okay,
I can get that information, I normally write it down, and I did.
that's all right.
Last month was approximately 245.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
it's,
yep, that's
And that-
perfect.
That doesn't count commercial.
Right.
Well, there's a couple of spots, I think, that hair salon, they asked you guys for carts now.
Okay.
About a month ago.
okay,
They're new, so.
sure,
And then the daycare, but they're considered
Yeah.
in-home daycare.
Right,
So that too is considered household.
and we'll look too, because if any city buildings have cans or dumpsters and we're charging for them, we won't do that anymore. So if we figure out how many actual homes there are, now that I'm the manager, that's one of the perks that I try to do, any city building or city office that has service, we don't charge for that. So it will figure out how many houses we have or how many city buildings, then we'll subtract that when we redo the contract. And maybe we're already doing that, I don't know,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
okay,
I mean, as long as I've been here,
Sure.
that company always has done that.
sure, perfect. I know a lot of towns we weren't doing that, so,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and we are now. I mean, I don't know how many containers you guys have in the city, but it can't be that many.
2 or 2? You got one at the dump.
Here, no, not here, yeah, well, yeah, I
These
got
two.
that little card out there, but,
Yeah.
Dumpster wise.
the res park,
We don't have
that's just,
that's a dumpster.
city park,
the city park has, that's right.
a bunch there.
And if there's more parks or something that need a dumpster, or, you know, at least a can or two, just let us know and we'll drop it off, so.
Okay.
Do you feel overall, like our residents are respectful of like putting their garbages out, putting all that out?
The guy who drives and does it never complains to me, so.
Okay, good.
Whether he's complaining to Nadine in the office and it's just not getting relayed to me, but he would normally get a hold of me, so I think everything's good. I have noticed, just cruise around a little bit before there's a lot of cans that have holes in the sides of them. Call our office. We will replace those. It might be a slower process, but he's got a cart hauler on the back of his truck, he can haul 1 or 2 carts. And we'll just start swapping them out, cause I was like, just driving around like, just make my skin crawl, so. We should be swapping them out when we see them, obviously we have not yet, so
But
one
you
I've seen the
don't, but
whole.
you don't carry an extra on your truck, so it would be something that you, or is it?
I tell him to, and if he sees one that's broke, set a new one down, pick
Okay.
the old one up.
Okay,
He's kinda lazy, so. Does anybody else have any questions for me?
Don't, appreciate your service.
yeah,
And I can just leave the contract with you guys can, cause the old contract was like 3 pages and the new one's like 17.
Okay.
There's a whole list of definitions in there, it'll tell you what a trash bag is. I don't know why we need to have that now, but, so if you guys don't feel like signing it tonight, that's fine, I could just leave it. Look it over, or if you wanna sign it tonight, great, and I can just take it back with me, but I'll leave that kind of up to you guys. Cause it's a book.
It's a book.
Yeah, this is, the old contracts too.
Yeah. We got the old contract in our.
Yep.
Simple.
You guys in Steen were the last ones that had to switch to this new contract, so.
is there anything in there that is different than what we're doing now? It's just a lot of lingo.
Just a lot of it. And that's why I said, if you guys wanna take it and look it over, be my guest, but there's nothing will change other than the rates have to go up, so.
Yeah, which everything
Which
has
is just,
to.
yeah,
I'll make a motion, to go for a 5-year lease or 5-year contract with Town and Country Disposal.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
I,
All those opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, who signs?
Suppose I could too.
Yeah, Joe can do it.
You go to the head of the table.
Copies?
Okay.
One will just be for you to keep, and then the other will be for me.
What is it?
18.
I didn't leave down there.
That looks weird.
What?
That cleaned up down there, that looks weird.
What?
With that tree gone.
The res? Yeah, I know. Looks like you can really throw a line in now. Really sink a bobber in there now.
That's like, holy, there you go. You
You tell us to take a few extra scoops
kind
of
of
dirt.
make a copy of that.
Nope,
No, he gave me
That whole south shoreline's almost bare now.
Yeah, I know.
But he
Half of
needs to
it.
sign it, he's gonna sign it, so you probably need to sign a
I would
copy.
need to sign a copy,
Maybe
yeah.
we should just set the whole thing on fire.
2 signed
Maybe we
signatures
should
is
just
no
set the
different
whole
than anything
thing
else,
on
right?
fire. We should just do it all. Burn the trees, burn everything.
Or pull the tree.
Yep.
No, but I mean, set it all on fire, maybe we should. Cause we never did that one side.
West.
We like to
Gotta
run
go
a
through
fire.
everything. A lot of dead pens in there.
We have a lot of guys that like to run fire truck and play with fire, so.
Wouldn't be bad, we can get a truck across there or something, I'll pick up.
I don't know, do you want to just?
You get the grass right across that
I
dam
can,
easily.
yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
A payloader goes over it.
And here's that contract right there.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Drive over the bridge.
We appreciate you guys' business.
We
Let us
appreciate
know if
you.
we can do anything else.
What's your address to?
Mine?
Oh, it's your, oh yeah, you're on, how is it going? east-west road, but you're on the north-south road.
Well, thank you very much.
You got it. Conference city, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Call you soon, jump days around the corner.
And that page pretty much just goes straight to the back.
Do 6 dumpsters this year.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys very much for your time.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. Alright, Alan?
Alright. Yeah, so that, that agenda item that says the request for a guest Wi-Fi, Jimmy and I talked about it, we're just gonna split the network with a guest network by the end of the month, so that way when people come in, that if they don't have cell service, they can easily like pull stuff up or access stuff, or also we can do streaming with that. And that's a fully secure network that only people would get when they walk in. Whereas the administrator network stays completely separate and with a completely different password. So we don't need it really. Don't really need to talk more about that. Thanks for wanting to do that. Because I literally have SOS right now. I don't even have any data at all. So, and thanks for approving my building permit. I got pretty swamped by the tree that fell on the shed, so I haven't gotten around to doing the other stuff that I really wanted to do. As you can see on the table is this meeting owl. Thank you. Thank you. And this is what it looks like when you use it. It's pretty nifty. Thank you. Just for a little bit, and I'll move it back.
Home personal.
Yeah. So anytime someone talks, it'll automatically switch the feed over to them, and then when they stop talking, then after like 10 seconds or something, they'll discontinue. At the top, you see there's this panoramic strip also, which is nifty. And the nice thing about it is that it kind of takes us one more step towards automation, which is really nice. So I don't have to be here if I can't make a meeting or whatever. That literally just sits in perpetuity on the table. This is actually Dion's. He let me borrow it for this meeting and also for the Rock County Board meeting I was at this morning, proposing the exact same technology for them to use. So they're in the process of hopefully getting one for the Rock County Board meetings. It's $1,100. It's a one-time purchase, and then it just sits there, and it also helps you to handle your other meetings that you have. So if you have to meet with someone remotely, like the city attorney or whatever it is, you can meet with the city attorney and they can have this view of you while you have on your screen, there's outputs on that, so that you can see them on a display, like on a Zoom call or a Google Meet call, while they see you through this and hear you through this. So I'm requesting that the city council approve the investment into the city of $1,100 for a Meeting Owl 3 that can live here in perpetuity on the table. The city would own it in perpetuity. All it needs is a computer. I mean, we can always use the city clerk's computer, Connie's computer, like this. It just takes a USB-C in like this, and then this is the power. So the power just runs to a wall, and that's it. You just switch to the video setting and the audio setting. So on your like the City of Hills YouTube channel, you just type in, August 18th, city council meeting, and then you, before you click stream, you just switch the video and audio to the Meeting Owl 3. And that's it. then I also don't always, I mean, if I don't get elected in, then I don't always have to be here, if I'm sick or if I'm busy or whatever, so that, and it takes a lot of, obviously you can see this is a completely different thing than my tripods with those little cameras on them that have cables running to them that I have to set up and tear down every time, which takes time, and then it takes time to also do, sometimes you have to cut out the first part, cut out the last part, and then you have to render that file, and then you have to upload that file, you have to make a thumbnail for that file, so.
Can I stop you for just a
Yeah,
moment?
yeah.
I don't recall us signing a contract with you or asking you to come and like do this stuff, so like we would have to hire and have that as a contract, and that's not something that we've done, right? Is that correct? And we don't have.
This wouldn't be something I would do, this would just be something the city would do. This is a simple piece of technology that requires no technological prowess whatsoever. It's like literally a USB-C cable into your laptop.
And
Yeah.
so if we would choose, we could do that. If we choose not to, we don't have to. We're not.
Absolutely, I'm just a citizen that's urging,
Yes, and we hear you, yeah.
Yeah, and it, I mean, regardless, I mean, I would love it if the technology was purchased by the city and it was owned by the city and it stayed sitting here all the time and stuff, but, you know, if you guys for some reason choose not to, then, you know, I guess I can still be coming in and doing it, on behalf of the city, or on behalf of, as a resident that's wanting to, have that available to city residents and business owners, but.
Yeah, I just wanna make it clear that it's not the city, it's you, like, coming and doing this stuff. We have not contracted or asked you to come and do that, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So, yeah, what do you guys think? Do you have questions about the meeting owl 3 as an investment for the city, technology-wise, and how it could, make things just a lot more one click, basically, that just sits here in perpetuity. You just connect your laptop to it via USB-C, you go to the City of Hills YouTube, and then boom, you just click stream. And if you don't want to stream, you can always record, but I think people are starting to, well, want to.
So the City of Hills YouTube site, that is not a city site.
Yeah, well, right now, it's only, honestly, it's only because I've been threatened for it to be deleted, basically, if I transfer power over to, I mean, that's why I emailed you guys what I emailed you. I would have long ago just given you all admin access to that YouTube channel, and long ago given you all admin access to the Squarespace site and everything. But because there's been such serious, like, basically, like, wanting to stop me from recording these meetings, that's the only reason why I haven't given the administrator information. I mean, that's night and day, obvious. If you guys were like lovingly being like, hey, like, we love the idea of recording the city council meetings and having that to be accessible to our residents and our business owners, we would love to have the administration over the account, I would be happy to give it over. I've heard the exact opposite of that for the last 6 months since March, since I've been doing this. So I put the onus of that on you, not on me.
You're correct, yeah, we haven't
Thanks.
decided to proceed with it, and I guess we haven't felt we needed to.
Yeah, and maybe it's an evolution and a growth, you know, maybe, you know, over time, you know, thank goodness the technology is now so small and so simple and so available. But, you know, right now, the only log that people get of the meeting minutes without it being recorded or streamed is you only get an uploading of a text file that shows the highlights of what the city clerk records. And just as a level of fidelity, that's just significantly lower fidelity than having a full live stream of the actual meeting, where residents can say, hey, Councilwoman Buswitz, why did you vote this way? Because when you were running, you told me you were going to vote that way. So it's a whole accountability thing, it's a whole transparency thing.
Keep in mind,
Yeah.
we are not a few 100,000 people. We are
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
very small
Can I ask you
community.
one question?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
How many views are on like, just the last meeting? Do you know?
I don't know, they've ranged from, I think, 100 to 1,000 views.
100, well, that's a difference,
Yeah.
so. Okay, this is wondered.
Yeah.
Joe, any thoughts?
I really don't care if we have it,
I don't think at this time it's necessary.
Why not?
For us to pay for it, to do something that you're volunteering to do,
Well, I don't own this technology, this is Dion's Meeting Owl 3.
I
I'm
understand.
just, yeah, I don't own this technology, I just own the tripods and those little cameras and stuff. And also, I mean, think about the inverse of that perspective. Instead of saying, you know, thank goodness we have, you know, a city volunteer who's just coming in and doing it, we don't have to allocate $1,100 to it. Think about the inverse of that, which is allocating $1,100 to it, owning the equipment yourself, not being reliant on me as a city volunteer.
I would say that we're not reliant on,
We're not,
you're choosing to
we're not
come in and
required
do
to
it.
video the
Of
meetings,
course.
we're not
Yeah, yeah.
required to do it, so.
Of course.
And we're not reliant on
I understand what
you.
you're asking, I
You
get
get
what
the
you're asking,
perspective that
but
I'm
we're
coming
not
from.
required, so.
Yeah.
I mean, if, we've already learned if somebody comes in and they wanna video it, they sure may, but for me, I'm just, mine's a no. I'm just no.
I don't see the need to spend that kind of money on something that I just don't feel the need to do it.
Yeah, but.
I appreciate you coming in and showing us that, it is
Yeah.
very neat, but
Y'all do.
We're good.
Y'all do approve budgetary items for things that are significantly more than this. I mean, this is such a minor budgetary item that gives us basically ongoing, year after year after year, ability to use this.
I understand that, but
it would be different if there was 100 people sending us messages saying, I'm glad you recorded it, keep recording
Yeah, and
it, or whatever.
If you read the posts that people write underneath of the city, there's comments on YouTube and there's comments on Facebook, and people say, thank goodness somebody is finally doing this, hey, I really appreciate that
they
somebody's
live
finally
here?
doing this. Some of them do.
that's
Yeah.
most of it too, though. I mean, everybody's entitled to watch it, of course.
Because basically, we're spending the people's money that live in Hills on an item. Do the people in Hills actually want the item?
Yeah, that's ultimately the question. So, I mean, there's
Have them send me a text.
650 or something people, and I think that would be a great thing for the city councilors to understand that about their residents wanting.
And if there was enough residents that said, absolutely, I wanna see it every week or every month, it would be different, but, same with Vicky, we're getting the opposite from the people.
I've never had anybody contact me and said, thank you for videotaping or having it on live, I've never.
No.
Yeah, well, but also you've taken a stance which is anti-videotaping, so that's why nobody's gonna reach out to you about it.
Nobody's really said anything
But
about
that,
the
they,
anti.
Do you know how many people I talk to a day, or see a day?
But
They
they-
would tell me.
well, okay, but also if you take the stance of being very contentious towards who is videotaping it, as somebody who does want it to be videotaped, won't feel safe telling you how they feel. That's what I'm trying to communicate to you.
But when we videotape this, we do not, it is not our site, we don't have a YouTube site, that's not something that we've
I would like
chose
to
do.
grow into that.
And-
That's what I emailed you, saying I would like to grow into that, where the city would own it. And if
We've
getting
chose
elected
not
in would be different, because then we could, yeah, but at this point, you know, even choosing not to is, you know, a declining of wanting transparency and accountability. In my opinion, as a resident, that's just how I see it and how I feel. If you're actively declining wanting to be the administrator of the city YouTube channel and wanting these city council meetings to be recorded, you're actively combating against transparency and accountability. That's how I see it. But so it sounds like.
So, hold on.
You just brought this upon us tonight, you were coming to talk about the.
Since
guest
March,
Wi-Fi.
no, Jimmy and I spoke,
But this,
we spoke on the phone about this in advance and that this was
It
gonna.
was a day ago.
Yeah, we spoke about this in advance, that we could speak about this. There were other things that we took off of the agenda for September instead. Yeah, but anyway, again, I guess I'm faced with, three council members that don't want, I guess Joey also doesn't, Councilman Streeter, you also don't want this? No?
At this time, I just don't feel like this is something that we need to move forward with. Doesn't mean that we wouldn't decide to do something in the future, but at this time, it's not something to move forward with.
Okay,
All right,
we're gonna move on.
yeah, and maybe, like you said, talking to the people.
Yep, we'll talk to them.
Yeah, and say, hey, do you guys want the city council meetings recorded and streamed to YouTube? If so, we have an $1,100 device, that would also help us with other Zoom meetings that we have or whatever.
Okay.
And otherwise, I can pursue another route, which is a private donation or a grant for this as well. Because then if I pursue that avenue, get the $1,100 donation or grant for it, then I can just kind of just use this setup instead of those cameras that are sitting on the
So
sides.
when we do, if we would ever do this, where are we gonna post this? What are we gonna do with it?
I would like for you guys to be the administrators of the city YouTube channel. I would like for my town's administrators, the mayor and the city councilors and the staff, to be the administrators of the city YouTube channel, and for you to stream these meetings to the city YouTube channel.
But we don't have one.
No, until you stop of being so wanting to like be against this, I can't give you the administrator access, because giving you the administrator access could delete the entire YouTube channel because you don't like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Okay,
That's
we're
right.
gonna move on.
Okay.
Thank you, Alan.
Yeah, thanks for hearing that
Yep.
out, and I really hope that we can move into a
Yep.
more, getting this.
Okay, item number 5, act on resolution approving Rock County Highway Department project within municipal corporate limits overlay on County Road 6, 60th Avenue from the Iowa border proceeding north to State Highway 270.
Redoing the road. Oh, redoing the road? Good.
So it's only from
State line.
Yep,
state line
state
up. And is this actually on the agenda for next year?
That's what I was wondering, the same thing, it
I
was.
can't remember.
Maybe they'll do it this fall.
Seems like I see it doing.
I thought I did too at some point. It's probably too late to do this year, would you think?
Well, I know they won't do it this year because of the fact, I asked Mark how soon they needed this back, and he said, oh, I don't need it till probably December.
Also, it's a next year project, so.
Right.
Or 2028?
All they're doing is sealing it.
Yeah. That's all they're doing.
I'll make a motion to approve. Well, do we have to do a motion to approve the resolution? I'll make a motion to
Yes.
approve the resolution for the Rock County project. For County Road 6 up to, the state 270.
I'll second.
Yeah.
I think so,
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried.
Is it how they're doing it? Are they doing it like the Beaver Road?
I assume so.
Oh, they're milling it.
Okay, item number 6, American Tower AT&T cell tower lease agreement, request for a 30-year extension.
The current lease agreement is scheduled to expire in 2044, which is a long ways out. But they want to, they want to increase another 30-year extension onto that.
Be long dead by then.
Yeah.
You're just right at retirement.
Going 44?
No, when the whole agreement's done.
So it was singular wireless,
Yeah.
and then it's changed to something else, and now it's also this MD7.
Yeah.
You're like 80 something.
But they also want to do this, they also wanna give us a $10,000
Correct.
one-time payment.
One-time payment, yes. For just agreeing to,
Just agreeing, but they will pay.
agreeing to, extend this, yes.
Did I read that right? They'll like give you that, but they'll still pay you them years afterwards. You're just getting like a $10,000 bonus for doing
Yeah,
this signing.
but it has to be signed by August 30th or sent back to them.
Yeah. Okay, that piece of ground's not gonna be worth for anything, I mean. No. It's not hurting anything. They don't look bad.
And it's going up from 450 up to 544. And 10%.
Every 5 years, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Taxes, right?
So the last one was 24, it said something about 2013 or 2014.
That's when they signed that first agreement.
Yes, and then 2018, 2023, and so instead of, they're just gonna start this now instead of 2028.
That's
Because
what,
2028 would have been the next 5 years.
so maybe they wanna get ahead of the ballgame, I don't.
So this would expire on May 29th of 2074.
I'm not so either. Well, we might. You guys might.
I'm gonna bring my kids in if you wanna ask them. What they think.
Decision to make for the future.
Yeah. Way into the future.
That's a long ways down the road.
That's a long way.
That was the only thing I didn't really see.
I just wonder,
When I was reading.
I just wonder why they're coming now and wanna solidify this so far in advance. I do think, I mean, it's a lot to read. Is it something that we ask our attorney to read to see if there's any changes in there?
Just thinking about that.
And if we, yeah, I think we should. I mean,
It is a big, I mean,
It's a
you
lot.
could easily miss something.
and yeah. It's odd, I don't know, I just think it's odd that they're coming to us now in the middle of this and saying they wanna go out for a 30-year extension.
I say send it to our attorney, I'm with you.
I know it'll cost us money to have them look at it, but it's worth. And the names have changed over time.
They're American Tower LLC now.
Mm-hmm.
By then, there'll probably be 6 other names by then.
It'll all be one name.
Yeah.
I don't know what that, like, is it unusual, Connie, to, like, have a contract and we go to the attorney and have them look at it, or is it pretty normal,
Well, it's not
something like
unusual
this?
at all, no. I mean, what I can do
Doesn't
is
happen very
Let's do
often.
send him the renew and the old one, because he's not gonna be familiar with our
Old.
Right,
the current one.
right,
I think that's what
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
only have like a week if we say, well, the 10,000, but if it's, I think it's more important to look and
it's
say,
different
is
if
it,
they're asking for that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. We'll just send that to the attorney then,
Really,
along with
they
the
gave
old
us-
lease.
They gave us a month to look at it and get it back to them, which isn't that long.
Better make a motion on that, or just send that to?
No, I mean, I can send it to him and then you can act on it, look at it, whatever you want.
Yep.
I mean, or if you want to make a motion that if he approves it,
Yeah, I'll make a motion that he approves the contract now, we'll go with it, but if there's some changes, or we'll bring it to the table in September.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay. Anybody got anything?
So for the daycare playground area, I got asked, by a few people now, if we could go, when they are closed at 5 or 5:30, whatever we figure out their time, to go from 5:30 or whatever to dark, and then weekends. So there's citizens of Hills can use that playground and use that area, since we are helping fund this project. I understand, I mean, there's no point of.
I've been thinking we should do that right from the beginning.
You just have to, yeah,
We
just
just have
make
to
a sign, say
say-
close to the public.
From this time to this
Right.
time. And then,
10 to 7, or,
I'd probably go 6, for sure.
6 just in case.
yep,
right,
I'd go 6 PM closed till, for sure.
Till dark or whatever.
yep.
And then they can, yeah,
but
just say
then,
close till 6 PM or
Till
something,
quiet hours.
Monday through Friday.
oh, but then, like, could we also put a sign there on that says park is closed after 10 PM?
Yep.
Yeah.
Might as well, while
Well,
you're making a
we
sign.
should, because technically our
Yes.
city park is
Yes,
10 PM also, so we would have to put a close.
just so that if somebody decides to be in there after that, we can.
Correct,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yes, you'd have to do,
Do you only
or you could
open-
just put open to the public from 6:30 to
6:30
10 or
PM to
something,
10.
a sign like
Monday
that,
through Friday then.
and then,
Weekends.
right. Yeah,
So if somebody make,
that wouldn't be hard.
No.
Do you put it and only let this one entrance, just this,
I would put it
This-
at
Both.
okay,
both sides, cause I mean, you can eat it.
right, and you can just put that right on the fence, can't you?
Yep,
Gotta use
I'd put it by
zip
both
tie.
entries is what I would do.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, just
figured,
put it right on the gate.
we're gonna put a picnic table or two in there anyways, so I mean,
There's a lot of people on that side of town.
Is it
Sure.
something, and I don't know if we can, is it something that, you know, we have cameras at the park? Is it something that but then the camera couldn't be on during daycare hours, I don't know.
Oh, you'd have to ask the daycare ladies, they have cameras in there.
Do they have internet?
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have some cameras in there
That was a
too.
terrible question, of course they do.
I don't know if we'd even need it, but it's something, you know, we
Well, it's
talked
cool.
about the
Accidents.
other, yeah.
Vandalism.
And, yeah, if something would happen, that's, yeah.
Yeah, you would have to put something up probably close to the building, cause you need the
Cover it up.
power.
back side of that building, so.
So you'd have to put something on the back side of the building or something, maybe in the peak of the building and just shoot it out that way. That'd probably be the only, cause yeah, you'd need the power. Sure, it can be done.
Anything can be done.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
That was the only thing I had, so.
No, that's a good idea.
I got one thing, okay? Been doing a lot of thinking about it, talking to a lot of people, people that come in and they ask for a building permit, and then they're putting up a structure, alright? Some things have kind of slid by and stuff like that. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are. My thought was, if they're putting up a structure, they're putting up a garage, before we approve it, I would like to see it staked out of where everything is, and then I did talk to Stason, and we would go, me or one of you guys would go over there with Stason and make sure everything's on the uppity up, why they're staked out, like, here's the entrance, you know, and here's where it ends, and stuff like that. I don't know, I talked a little bit about it with some, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, and then, you know, them coming to us is, it really puts us into a big push when they say, hey, we're doing this next week. And, you know, I kinda went through that when I first started here, that we just kinda looked at it and we're like, yeah, we're good, and then things weren't good.
Actually, I believe that we had put it in the past, that stuff like that, if they had to have it to us, was it a week or 2 weeks ahead of time? So that we had time to go before a meeting, and if they didn't, we wouldn't be doing it for the meeting. I believe that we had talked about that and put that in.
But we were just talking like survey, everything's gonna get your property's gonna get surveyed, because we don't know where, we could just say, oh, this is where we're mowing to, but the line might be 4 foot this way or 5
Yeah,
foot this way.
what I was talking about is like us showing up and, you know, with a contractor, because they can write stuff on their blueprints all they want, and then things maybe change for them.
Right.
But then we wouldn't approve it until they had it all staked out, like, here's the end of the driveway, you know, so we make sure that it goes along with our ordinance and everything like that. The one thing I would like to change, and I did know that, it was like in there for like 2 weeks, I want it like a month. You know, I know things go on the fly, contractors just show up and say, hey, we can do it tomorrow, you know, I understand that. But if you're building like a structure, I'm not talking like a
Like
yard
we
shed,
should-
I'm not talking about that stuff, I'm talking about a house, a garage, additions, a driveway, even a driveway. I would like, you know, just a little more heads up. I've talked to a couple contractors, they said they would do it, you know, and they would, you know, help us out, and, cause I'm not a contractor. But I just would like people to, you know, if they're doing that, just to give us a good month heads up, and, you know, then we can just ask them to stake it out so we know where everything is.
So we would come and approve their building permit,
Yes.
and then we would come back a second time and
After it was staked out.
after it was staked out, and then officially give them
Okay.
the go ahead.
Okay, as soon as our contractor, or our guy our contractor that was looking at it and says, you know, he's just pulling out the thing, we would have to read, okay, this is with our ordinance,
Yep.
this is with our ordinance, we're good.
Is that something that on our building permits, we would really put that second step on there? They can come in and ask for a building permit, they're gonna do this, but then, because how do we hold people accountable to it?
That's the thing.
Like, we'd have to
Can
do
you,
the building
can you
permit.
put stipulations in it before you like officially approve it, you know, type of thing?
Probably a contingency upon, but we really have to approve it so they can come and
Cause we have a
let the
$500
contractor.
fine on it, right? So we have a $500 fine on it, so we got that.
Right,
Yeah, I didn't know if you could, like, if they came in for like an addition and you'd be like, yes, everything looks good, we can, go ahead with it, and then you just go based on us seeing it laid out or something like that, I don't know how to work
Yeah,
it,
just,
but.
I mean, you wouldn't have to go that far, but just, and then I would go over there and I would take pictures of it, you know, this is the way it was supposed to be, you know? And then we have to ask ourselves, what if we do, if they don't? What do we do then? I'm sure it's come up in the past sometimes, but, we have a lot of people improving their houses, so, and which is good, and it's good. And we're not here to get in there in that way, but just as long as they're going with what we got.
And like you said,
like that style and surveying is gonna help us biggest because we ran
It's gonna help us and hurt us.
we've been in situations already, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just, I mean, it's nothing that I just want everybody to think about it. We don't have to do anything tonight.
it'd probably be something that we'd have to change our building permit.
Yes.
And put it in there and we sign that, yes, we approve the building permit, but then there'd also be a second spot on that building permit that says they are agreeing that before they actually, once they have it surveyed or laid out, then we have to come back and then that would be where we reapprove it. We do the second approval of it.
So like when we got this here, you know, it's building, addition, roof, and other, okay? New structure, or new home, stuff like that. Just make it a different kind of building permit. You know, if they're doing like, they're just like, Mr. Johnson, he's just replacing stuff, you know, that's a no-brainer.
Right.
And Alan, he's just replacing windows, you know, and he's not changing much.
The structure.
Yeah, he's not changing
you're
it.
not adding on to the structure.
So those are the easy ones, I'm just talking about, you know, we have a new house going, we have a couple houses going up, correct? So we got a couple houses going up, and I would just like to see them staked out and laid out. I know one's a slab on grade, but it still would be
Still.
nice to see,
Right,
you know? And then take pictures of it, send it, so we have it on record, this is the way it was supposed to be, and this is the way you agreed upon it. So, I'm not saying anybody's doing it right now, it's just in case.
right.
And like Vicky said, I think that's another piece we put on the building permit, or just, we'll approve it if these things are done.
And then,
These requirements are met.
You can also see how it's laid out, you know, with the rest of it too, you know, when they stake it out, like it's going to here, but, you know, the garage is back here and the other houses, you know, that's tough to see on the paper, you know what I mean?
super hard.
Like if they're lined up or whatever, that's always
Right,
tough to see.
Yeah, it is.
So at least you can go in there and eye and look, oh, this will
Physically
look good down the block, you know, or.
yes.
Well, there is 5 foot there, but there really is only a foot and a half.
Well, I mean, sometimes just, there's a few houses that just have like a, you know, it's bumped out or something and just, not
well,
saying that it looks bad.
I just was told, you know, if you look down the street here, every garage is aligned.
Yeah.
You know, it's all kind of aligned, and there's a purpose of the, you know, I had it explained to me, and there is a purpose along it, and, you know, not everybody's gonna do it. So, I'm not saying that anybody's done it, I'm just saying,
No.
just in case, and then it's just for my peace of mind, so.
We have to put a motion on that, to answer it on that building permit.
We'll get it all figured out, and then we'll do that. We'll come up, yes. I just wanna bring it to everybody's attention, so they, you know, they all know about it.
On that sign, Vinny, did you just go to like, Laverne, what's that called?
I'll figure it out. You're talking with the, like for the
Or,
daycare?
yeah, just-
Yeah.
And the park speed limit sign stuff, you can, yeah. You might need to look at, like, I think there's some rules about how far you can have that stuff from those. Hurry.
No,
Okay.
that's not a problem. That's standard with the job.
Cool, thanks.
Then,
Yeah, I can find all that.
then we also should think about, I think it was it 10 years ago, you guys, that the city did the cars, abandoned cars and license and stuff?
It's been a while, yeah.
I think we gotta say no, I mean, a 30-day notice to the residents would be great,
Clean up, yeah,
you know, seen a lot of them, so.
tires and stuff, yeah.
Send out that notice. And see what happens from there. That's all I have. Vicky?
Here, Susie, you just told me on the phone yesterday about addressing heat or bigotry online. Maybe address.
I can't tell people what to say. I'm not gonna do that. I watched a couple things about that. I'm not gonna,
I can't tell people what to comment or not to comment, or to comment, I'm not gonna do that.
Right, it's just that if Hills doesn't condone, hatred or bigotry, right?
Well, everybody should know that. And yes, Hills doesn't condone it.
Thank you, it just means a lot coming from you as the.
No problem. No problem. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Second?
All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carried. Till next time.